Okay. Uh, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, Vignesh, you are.
Yes, very much.
Okay. I think Nilotala is not that audible to me. So
Is it better now?
not exactly better since it is very feeble.
All right, give me a minute.
Now your voice is audible.
All right, tell me if this is fine.
Yeah, this is completely fine.
Okay.
Okay. So should I start presenting the thing for testing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's begin. 10 minutes left. Let's start off.
Okay. See.
Guys, are we ready?
Excuse me, I just wanted to ask if we are ready to go, if you're ready to start. Can somebody please give me
Excuse me.
notification? Yeah, who is this?
Actually, I'm a participant and I cannot rename myself. Can you please enable renaming?
No worries. Give us a minute. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll try to do it in a different way, but let's see. Just give us a minute.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Acha, Rahul, like we will be starting in a few more minutes, right?
In about by 7577 we can start. When I was thinking instead of asking them to rename, we can, have their names, get them down on a name tab like I've made it, and we'll group them accordingly and begin the round. I think that's a better way of doing it. Rest of us, all of us are hosts and co-hosts already. You know?
Right, right, right.
If I'm not mistaken, then Afra, Fatima, Ananjay, Goel, Dalyut saying you guys are participants, right? That's where it starts, most probably.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. And then there's JK Krishna MA10.
Tomojit is participant as well.
Yeah,
Tomojit was here.
Tomajit is at the bottom.
Yeah,
So
he's here. He's here.
he's
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Mhm.
Tomajit is here. Snehit is here. Right. Let's let's begin. If Lokla is ready.
Yeah, yes, I am.
Perfect. Let's start off with the introduction and then we'll group them in and start the round. Sounds good, right?
I'm sorry. Can you come again?
Let's start off with the introduction and then once we are done, let's group them in. I'm not sure if
Let us
group
start
one.
with the prayers first.
Yeah, exactly. Just give me a minute.
And it's highly encouraged for everyone to keep their cameras on. Hi.
All right. Let's begin. Saraswati Namastutyam Varde Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhirbhavatu Me Sada.
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जलशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Good evening. Welcome to Sambhashanam. My name is Rahul Chakraborty.
And I am Nilotpala, and we're going to be your hosts for this cultural evening.
Sambhashanam is a just a minute event wherein you would have to speak or read. This event has been brought to you by Deva-Bhasha, the Sanskrit Society, and SAHITYIKA, the Literary Society.
And today we have brought to you the speaking wing of Sambhashanam event. So let's proceed for the event.
First of all, let me tell you a little bit about SAHITYIKA. We are, as you all know, the literary official IITM BS Literary Society. We have recently completed 2 years of our existence in this program. And as we all know that we have conducted several events over the past couple of years, and this is yet another one post Paradox, and we are looking forward to organizing many more.
Give me a moment. I would be introducing Deva-Bhasha Sanskrit Society for you guys. I am a part of the Deva-Bhasha Sanskrit Society. It is formed in 2023 this year, and it has its aim to promote the cultural heritage of India using Sanskrit language and literature in reading and writing and also in speaking verbal forms. Today, I would like to get my host Rahul to get started, and he'll tell you about what jam is.
So jam, what is jam? Jam is just a minute. In this event, you would have to, can we move to the next slide? I mean,
Yes.
yeah. So it's a just a minute competition. It's a speaking game, and of course, it's a reading game too. Today, we are going to go ahead with the speaking one, wherein a random topic will be given to you, and you would have to speak for a minute without any obvious pauses or anything that would be considered as an objection. Details for which will be shared at a later minute in a few slides. So let's move ahead.
We have divided participants into groups for this event, and we will have one group in which we'll have 8 participants. Moderator, who is myself and Rahul, shall be giving the topic for a particular group, and they have to speak for it as soon as the moderator says the keyword start. Please do not start speaking unless or until the keyword is spoken. As soon as the moderator says start, the speaker speaks and the timer times. If other participants of the same group find any objection or mistake in the speech, they clap and say jam. For example, if Rahul is speaking and I find any objection with consistency of the criterion of mistakes, I would just say jam. As soon as I say jam, the moderator will ask for the objection and the timekeeper shall stop the time for the time being. If the objection is given, which is if the objection is valid, the objector speaks for the rest of the time or until another speaker from the same group objects. If the objection is not given or is it invalid, the original speaker will resume speaking until the end of the time or if no one until someone objects. Now for the criterion of mistakes, Rahul, would you like to take over or should I continue?
No, please continue. But before you do, this point that Nilotpala just mentioned, it is very important. Please keep that in mind that whenever someone is speaking, say clap and say jam. If you feel there is an objection, the criterion and everything shall be shared with you again. It has been already shared with you. But be very careful that if the objection is valid, you are the one. If you have objected, you are going to speak next. But if it is invalid, the person who was speaking shall continue speaking. Points are going to be awarded in accordance to whether you have objected correctly, whether you are speaking, however long you're speaking, all of it. More details coming soon. Please, Nilotpala, continue.
The criterion for mistakes on which you can object are follows. Number 1, hesitation. If a person speaking is stammering, stuttering, or using phrases like and so on, so you can just jam them. Deviation. You have to be very concise with the topic. If any deviation from the topic at hand is found for more than 5 seconds, you can constantly say jam. Repetition. If repeating a word or phrase thrice or more than 3 times is observed by the speaker or 5 times overall, then they are eligible for any sort of objection from your side. Early or late start. Before starting, the mod will say start. That is the key word, I repeat again. And if you don't speak a few seconds before that or a few seconds after that, you're eligible to pay compensation or take any objection for an early or a delayed start. Then grammar, which is an improper use of grammar. If you find any, just jam them. And factual inaccuracy. For example, if I'm speaking and you find something that is inconsistent with the factual truth that exists, you can objectively state that these things are not in line with what the facts are, and it excludes fiction, imagination, and hypothesis. But in other cases, you can just jam them. Yes, Rahul, please take over.
Thank you. So moving on, the other points are the scoring criteria. Let's take a look at the scoring criteria. There's 1 point for every 2 seconds of speaking, 3 bonus points for speaking continuously for 10 seconds, 1 point deduction for each mistake made by the participant, 1 additional point for each mistake pointed out correctly by a participant. 1 point will be deducted for pointing out the mistakes in wrong fashion. 5 points for the last person speaking. If you are the person who's speaking and finishes the minute, 5 points will be awarded to you. Bonus points if and when the mod deems fit, however necessary, wherever possible. And of course, for pointing out more mistakes than one from a single run. That gives you an opportunity to get a bit more of a bonus point. Moving on.
Next, we have the role, before we start, I would like to clarify on who all are there from the societies and the organizers teams catering to the roles specifically today. There are moderators who would be giving you keywords when to start and when to stop, or if the objection is given or not. I and Rahul are the moderators and also the hosts for today. We will be responsible for giving direction to all of you, all of the participants, and allowing or rejecting their objections. Setting up random rules is also up to us, guys, so please beware. And we can also award bonus points. Then we have scorers or judges, which is Shagun and Nidhi. These are the people who would keep the tally of the points based on the marking criteria that was mentioned by Rahul earlier. Then we have timekeeper, who are Madhu and Vignesh. They will be sharing a stopwatch for you and for so that it's feasible for you to catch on the time if it's an early or late start. Although I will still again mention you have to start as soon as the moderator says start, even if in the worst case possible, the stopwatch is not starting. Next, we'll just get on to the fun game part of the event and we'll get started. So Rahul, I would like you to form the group and give the first topic, which is on the screen already. You're on mute.
Sorry. Yeah. If you want, just don't start preparing yet. Let's finalize the groups first of all. So the first participant from my list is Afra Fatima. You're there?
Yes, sir.
Afra, yeah. Afra's there. Ananjan Goyal.
Yes, I am here.
Okay. Dalyud, yeah, Dalyud, I can see you, I guess. Yeah. Dalyud is there. Afra, Ananjay, Dalyud, Kamal Yadav. You're a participant too, right? Kamal Yadav, can you hear me? Okay, let's wait for Kamal. Krishna Agarwal, are you there? Krishna Agarwal, Kamal Yadav, if you can unmute yourselves and let us know if you're present in this meet right now.
Yes.
Okay, who was that? Wait a second. And after that, there's Pradeep and Pushpendra Singh. Pradeep Kumar Mishra and Pushpendra Singh.
Yes, sir.
These are the names from my list. So you guys would go in for the first round. But before you do, just quickly give me the names again. There's Afra, Ananjay, Dalyud, Kamal, Pradeep, and Kamal Yadav, Pradeep Kumar Mishra. Okay, what are the other two names that?
Krishna and Pushpendra Singh.
Krishna and Pushpendra Singh. 1 minute. Krishna, Pushpendra Singh.
Those two have not confirmed their presence in the meeting yet, but
Okay, okay. So after Ananjay, Dalyud, Kamal, Pradeep, Krishna, Pushpendra. So let's start off with these 7 people. First of all, are you guys ready? I mean, Krishna and Pushpendra have not responded, right?
okay, all those who are ready, can we have a show of hands, something like this or this?
Exactly,
or
yeah.
anything?
I mean, you can.
Yeah, this also works.
Of course.
This also works. We have the scorers and the timekeepers also ready, I hope. Nidhi is there, I can see her. I can see Madhu. Shagun, any reaction maybe? Is
Okay.
Dalyut here?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Dalyud is here. Dalyud is here.
All right, Vignesh and Shagun. All right, thank you so much. We'll start with the first round.
So yes, we can give them a minute to prepare, maybe. Just take a minute. If
Yeah, they already know the topic, no?
the best way to learn Sanskrit, yeah. Okay, so would one of you like to volunteer, or would you want us to pick the goat?
Sorry, sir, I don't know what the topic is. Was it said? Did I miss it?
The topic is the best way of learning Sanskrit.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, we have to speak in English or?
English, yeah,
Okay.
not Sanskrit, in English.
Although you can use a few phrases in Sanskrit.
Yes, if you're aware of it, please. This is
Then
your
we might
platform.
jam you.
Sir,
Yeah. So who would like to go first, or do you want us to decide?
I can go first if that is okay.
Afra, right?
Yes,
Okay. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. So let's begin the first round. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay, so Sanskrit is one of the oldest languages, but it is considered to be the language of gods, and so it should be respected as so. The first and foremost step to learning Sanskrit is to accept that it is just another language, and it is not impossible to learn, neither is it very tough. The problem is that most people do not know how to learn it, or they do not have the mind or heart to do so. Learning any language, especially Sanskrit, can be easily followed by following steps. We
Jam.
can
Jam.
Yes, Pradeep.
Sir, sir, in that previous, there is some stop and just using that word. That seriously, they're
That
not a continuous speaking.
it was there. It was brief. And it was not repetitive. Nilotpala, as far as I heard, it was just
There
fun.
should not, repetition is of a word. If you repeat one word more than 3 times, then it's liable for a penalty. But then stuttering and stammering and hesitation is account for a penalty. Your call.
There
But
was
it is
one. What do you think? What's
Yes,
the
sir.
I am not the moderator. No, you make the call. Be fair.
All right. Objection considered.
Yeah.
Please proceed. But
Con-
wait.
Okay.
Proceed
When you
in 3, 2, 1, start.
Sanskrit is a language in which you want to learn. First, be the person which know the Sanskrit, because if he know, then if you make any mistake in that, he correctly give you suggestion which is good for you for learning Sanskrit. And there are various website in internet available. You can use that websites and make learning Sanskrit very easily. There are some examples given Google. First, you just name it that you want to learn Sanskrit, and the Google just show you. I don't remember that names, but I can provide you.
Time's over, Pradeep.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Pradeep.
Okay.
Thank you, Afra. So are the scorers ready? Have they completed grading and everything?
Oh, just 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Shagun, are you done too?
Hi, yeah, I'm done.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you guys for participating in this round. And let's wait for the next batch of participants to come in and we'll proceed from there. Nilotpala, would you like to take over?
Continue with one more round. Would you?
All right. Let's move over to the next batch of participants. Kamal. Kamal. Okay, Kamal was there in this round. Krishna. Meenakshi Jairaman. Are you there?
Yes.
Pushpanjali? Pushpanjali, are you there? Okay, let's wait for Pushpanjali. Tanu, you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Tanu's there. Snehit, Tomajit?
Yes, I'm there.
Tomajit is there too. Snehit, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Snehit's there. Ankita Aritri. Ankita Agarkar, Aritri Roy. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, all right.
Ankita.
Let me take a quick note of the names. Ankita, Aritri, Snehit, Tomajit, Tanu, Pushpanjali, and Meenakshi.
It would be really great if you can also show your beautiful faces to us. Sorry to interrupt. I missed a name. So there is Meenakshi, Tanu, Snehit, Ankita, Aritri, and who two others? Please tell me. Tomajit.
Ankita, Tomajit.
Komajit. Komajit, are you here?
Yeah, Tomajit was here.
Yes.
And someone starting from Push. What was it?
Pushpanjali.
Okay. Pushpanjali has actually participated in the reading jam, so she's not a participant for today.
Okay, she's not into the speaking one.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, all right. Then let's begin with this batch for now then. And guys, one thing, let's be very clear. If you do not speak, if you do not interrupt, you are losing. If you are not getting involved in this event, you are getting no points. Always remember that. Vardhan, yeah, no worries. Vardhan, we'll get you into the third round. So yeah, once more, if you're not participating, if you're not picking out the mistakes of others, and if you're not speaking, you are losing it. So please be involved as much as possible, as much as you can. All right, let's give them the topic for round 2.
I unfortunately cannot share my screen along with a stopwatch, but I'll iterate what it is. The topic is
Just give me a minute.
senses.
I'll try to share. I'll try to share. Give me a minute.
Okay.
I'll try to share. Then share.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm from the previous round. I wanted to know, am I done here or can I jam others now in the next rounds?
No, only participants from the same group are eligible to jam others, but we might have a surprise round in the end. So you would want to hold on till the end, you know.
So we can't speak now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So in the I am in the previous round. I was in the previous round. And can I speak? Can I get more chance after that? Like if
We'll actually wait for everybody to get one chance. And if we have time in the end, we'll look for people who didn't understand the concept and we'll give them one more chance.
I mean, let's go ahead with one round first. Let's wrap it up. And then whoever has not been able to speak or have not been able to be involved, we'll get a round for them. So stick around. if possible. I think there is an issue with my screen as well, but let's give them the topic. The topic for this round is tenses cases, right?
You can select anyone you want.
No, just give me a minute. Let me check. Okay, this should have a lot of content to speak. So I'm expecting a lot of participation. Stay on your toes. The topic is classic literature versus contemporary fiction. The topic is classic literature versus contemporary fiction. Which holds more relevance? I repeat, it's classic literature versus contemporary fiction. Which holds more reference? Let me say the names of the participants of this round: Ankita, Agarkar, Aritri, Roy, Tomajit, Snehit, Tanu, Pushpanjali, and Minakshi. The topic for you is classic literature versus contemporary fiction. Which holds more reference? It's 7:30 now. We'll begin at 7:31. Just take a minute to gather your thoughts.
I have typed it in the chat box just in case if you want to use Chat GPT or Google or anything for that matter. You can use any source you want. You can read from the internet. It's just
More relevance to what? More relevance to the modern times? More relevance to what?
more relevance to more
The
relevance.
everyday life?
Yeah, I suppose so. As in, what impacts us more? Which is a relevant form of literature.
Oh, sorry, I've been speaking on mute. It's been like more relevant to your daily lives, of course, to today's life, or if you were given a choice of choosing one and throwing the other one off, which one would you choose and why? And which one would you rather sacrifice? However you want to interpret. It's an open thing.
And it's 9:30, sorry, 7:32 already.
7:32 already. Let's begin. Let's choose. Anyone wants to volunteer for this round? Anyone wants to go ahead? Someone with a sip of Mountain Dew? Anyone? Tanu? You have a
I
lot
think
of thoughts.
Aritri wants to. Do you?
Aritri, do you want to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You mean, do I want to start the
You want
conversation?
to start the conversation? Yes.
Yes, sir.
You would like to do that,
So,
right?
may I start? Sorry.
Okay, all right. Aritri is going first. So, timekeepers, please be ready. Scorers, judges, please be ready. Aritri, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, start.
So, classical literature and contemporary fiction. If I want to say that there is nothing like which gives much more relevance to our society, it is basically the factor of the time. If we say about the period, if the period is before the World War or something like this, then this is just the factor of period or the time. There is nothing like which has much more relevance in our daily life, because I believe that the main thing is we can when
Who's the one? Who's the one jamming?
It's Tanu, I suppose.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I cannot see you though.
Yeah, actually, I have some network issue. I can't hear you guys, so I didn't turn on the video because it will be
No
more.
worries. No worries. Tell me, Tanu.
Yeah. So when
Where
she
were
was
you
saying
not
power,
happy?
she said she said she hesitated a bit and then she said power.
I
Okay.
think
Okay.
this was just a reflection. Means I didn't lose my fluency at all. I think.
Okay. It's obviously a difficult one, but just to be fair, I think Aritri, we would have to give it over to Tanu because in the last round too, Afra only had it once. But anyway, no worries. Thank you, Aritri. Let's move on to Tanu. Tanu, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, start.
So I would definitely go with classic literature because it is based on themes like love, war, hatred. It is more relatable to me as a person and
Jam. She used R.
Yeah, yeah, she said it two times.
Objection considered.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tanu, there were a lot of arms.
yes,
Sneh, right?
Yes,
yes,
yes.
I agree.
Who objected first? You need to mention Rahul who gets the objection.
Yeah, the objection goes to Snehit, yes, because Snehit was the one who objected first, and Aritri went second. So yeah, Snehit, you are the one who's going to speak now. And other than that, people, please mute yourselves. If you want to object, please unmute and object. Otherwise, it creates a lot of noise. Anyway, Snehit, you're the one who's going to speak. 3, 2, 1, start.
Classic literature versus contemporary literature. Which hold more relevance? It is just like a coin having two sides. See, as every coin has heads and tails, classic literature has its own advantages and disadvantages, and same contemporary literature has its own advantages and disadvantages. When we come to classic literature, it states about our history, our culture, our traditions, what our ancestors made.
Did we have a jam?
Yeah, actually, he said classic literature versus contemporary literature, but the topic is classic literature versus contemporary fiction.
I
No, I
think
was.
after I will
See, it
just
is.
say it, Rahul. The time is over. We are over
Time is
5
over.
seconds
Yeah.
for 1 minute. Consider that. That's all.
So,
And
okay.
still, it is in chat box as classic literature versus contemporary literature only.
Okay, understandable. But since the time is over, we can't take it ahead anymore. But let's wrap this round with. Okay, where did you go? Sorry. Who was the one who was speaking? Was it Snehit?
Yes.
Snehit was speaking, right? Okay. So the round finishes with Snehit finishing the conversation. Before Snehit, we had Tanu objecting, and the round started with Aritri. So scorers, please take note and score them accordingly. In the meantime, the three of you who spoke, objected, and concluded, thank you so much for participating. The other four who could not speak, just wait for some time. We would get back to you with another round at a later stage.
Rahul, I'd like to bring this point to your notice. Actually, the topic is different in the chat box and what's given in the rule book for our round.
That's my mistake.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
bad.
Okay.
All right, no worries. That's been taken care of. But either way, a minute was over, so it's fine. But it's good. I mean, in this event, in this competition, if you stay involved, you're the one who's getting points. And if you don't, you're the one who's going out. So as much involvement as possible, just go in with it. Anyway, let's move on to the next round. Nilotpala, please proceed.
1 second, just let me confirm.
May I ask
Tanu, Snehit, and Aritri were the ones who spoke. No one else, right? Yes.
Yeah,
And
Aritri started.
Snehit Won the objection.
Yeah, Aritri started. Tanu objected, and then the final one was second objection was given by Snehit, and Snehit concluded too. Okay.
All right, moving on to the third round. I will give you the topic first so that meanwhile you can start preparing something in your head. It is a very basic and general topic, which is active voice, passive voice. Do we have Fakhruddin Faizan?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, I would like to see you. If possible, please turn on your camera. Then do we have Shraddha? Shraddha Kankeshwar.
Yes.
Yes, hi Shraddha. Do we have Harshvi?
Ashvi is from our team, I think.
Okay. We have Guneet. Guneet has not spoken yet, right?
No.
Yes, I am present.
Okay. Vardhan. Vardhan Sharma.
Yeah, Vardhan has not spoken. Vardhan, are you there?
I think
Yes,
Vardhan
yes,
has
yes.
his camera on.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Hi.
can.
Nishtha Mishra. Nishtha?
Nishtha, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, so we have Nishtha, Vardhan, Shraddha, Fakhruddin, and Guneet, right? Any
Okay.
more people?
There is Ishant as well in the list.
No, for now I'm saying.
Acha,
The
for
ones
now.
we've chosen. No, right? Yeah,
Fakhruddin.
I would like to go with 5 people for this round. Okay?
May I take a minute, please?
Yeah, go on.
Can you please repeat the
I'll
topic?
reiterate the topic. It is active voice, passive voice.
Thank you.
It's 7:41 right now. We'll begin at 7:42 sharp. Please be very prompt with your jams. You can also jam unnecessarily, although you lose a point, but the other person won't gain any.
If I raise a jam, and if that jam is not considered, I would not lose my point, right?
No. If you have a valid objection, but it's not given. Although, correct me, the judges and the scorers, if I'm wrong.
Pardon me for the interruption, but I think if someone says jam and it turns out to be wrong, points are to be deducted as far as the rule book is concerned.
Yeah, that's what just correct.
They lose a point.
They lose a point. Okay. All right, my bad. All right, it's past time now. We'll begin. Anybody who'd like to volunteer?
If you don't mind, I would like to go first.
Yes, also.
I would like to go first.
Wow, lovely. So since Faizan spoke for the very earliest, we'll give him the chance and start.
I believe that active voice and passive voice are useful writing tools because they can be useful when you're writing. They can help improve your writing and enhance your writing skills. Active voice and passive voice are not.
Jam.
He stammered 2 times.
All right, Jam. Okay, so before I hear your objection, I would like to know who's speaking.
Nishtha.
Nishtha. Okay, Nishtha. Yes. What's your objection?
He said 2 times in the starting as well, and then right before a couple of minutes.
All right. Would you want me to be fair, or will Faizan bribe me?
I also jammed when she jammed.
No, I want you to be.
Sorry?
I also jammed when that other girl jammed.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Rahul, sorry, I would need your help. Who was the first one to jam?
I think she was the one. She was the one.
She who? There are two she's here.
Nishtha.
Nishtha. Okay. All right. I'll trust you. So Nishtha, objection given and start.
Active voice and passive voice are just two ways to structure a sentence depending on whether the subject performs the
Jam.
action or receives the action. Like
Nishtha,
in
there's a
active
jam.
voice, the
Jam.
subject.
She said in the middle and she paused.
I didn't.
Can you specify? Be a little more specific. Where in the sentence was the hesitation?
She said first sentence, and then before starting the second sentence, she said and there was a slight pause also in between.
Okay. Objection given and start.
In active voice, the subject performs the action denoted by the verb. The subject takes the nominative case, while the object, if present, takes the accusative case. This construction emphasizes the doer of the action. In passive voice, the focus shifts to the recipient of the action. The object takes the nominative case, while the subject, if mentioned, takes the instrumental case. The verb form changes accordingly. Passive voice allows for a different perspective and highlights the receiver of the action. The emphasis and the desired
Stop.
impact on the sentence's meaning.
I think your voice broke a little in between, but that gives you the benefit of doubt, I suppose.
I can
Right.
speak for more time if you have.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So we started with Faizan. I'm going to sum this up for the scorekeepers. We started with Faizan. He spoke, which was objected by Nishtha. The objection was given. Then Nishtha spoke and objected by Shraddha. The objection was again given, and we ended with the Shraddha's note, right? Nidhi, if you could give me an affirmation.
Yeah.
Nidhi here? Huh?
Yeah.
Done, no? Okay. All right. Great. We'll move to the next group of people. Do we have Sneha? Is Sneha a participant?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Then we have Ishant Kumar. Present? Ishant Kumar. All right. Then we have Satyavati.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, hi. I think we're done with the most participants. We have Pradeep Kumar Mishra. Is Pradeep from one of the participants or from the organizing team?
Pradeep already participated in round 1.
Oh, did he? Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't think we have any more new participants left, so we can go for one more round with people who did not get a chance to speak. Do you see anybody who might have not spoken yet?
Participated but not spoken.
No, not participated only yet.
No.
No,
think
right? All right, so let's give a chance to Dalyod.
from the first batch, if you're going again from the first batch, I think Dalyut did not speak.
Yeah.
Kamal, Ananjay as well. Let's give it to Ananjay and Dalyut for this one, and we have Ishant.
Would they like to go again is the question.
Yeah, they would.
Ananjay, are you up for another round?
Yes.
They would.
Great. All right, I like that spirit. Yeah, and Dalyod. All right, so we have Dalyod, Ananjay, Krishna.
Krishna, you there?
Yes, I am not the participant here. I am
Oh,
from
you're not.
management team.
Okay.
Oh,
Tamajit.
Yes.
Yeah, would you like to go again?
Yes, sure.
All right. And Ankita.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Up for another round, no, I hope.
Can you repeat participants' name?
Yeah, participants are Satyavati, Dalayod, Ananjay, Tamajit, and who else is there? The last one, Ankita.
Yes.
Right, 5 people.
Ishant is not there.
Ishant is not there. He did not respond. All right. The topic you guys have is the art of storytelling from oral traditions to written narratives. I'll also correctly this time jot it down in the chat box. Give me a second. All right, ready when you are. The first person who says that he is ready to speak, we'll start at that particular moment.
And remember, if you're starting first, you're leading.
By the way, as we said, we can also, like, the moderators are free to award bonus points. You might not know the person starting at the very first might get some bonus points.
I want to start.
Ah, see. Got the weight. All right, start.
1, 2, 3.
No, it has already started. Nobody jammed.
Jam.
Because the start 1, 2, 3.
No, I was just saying start as your keyword. And his objection is given now. See, I can't help it. You
So-
jam him, no?
So can I start now?
I will say start, then you start.
Okay.
Start.
So from oral to written, the topic is from oral traditions to written narratives.
Yeah, what's your objection?
First me, no?
Yeah, I could hear Tamajit's jam.
Yes.
Did Anjay jam too?
Manoj at a later stage.
Okay.
No, Tamajit was the first one. Yeah.
Tamajit
Yeah.
was the first
The
one. Thank you, guys.
The pause.
The yeah, very much given. And start.
In the early stages of human civilization, storytelling predominantly took the form of oral traditions. This are passed down from generation to generation through spoken words, songs, and performances. Oral storytelling allowed for interactive and dynamic experiences, with storytellers adapting their narratives to the audience's reactions and engaging their listeners through voice modulation, gestures, and expressions.
All right. Who jammed?
Me. I think
Yeah,
so.
what is your objection?
I think so. He continually speaking and don't take stop in between, because in a formal speaking we have to take some kind of stop in between and start speaking as slowly and
It is
as like.
actually a one sentence.
No, you were speaking like continuously, like nobody, no, you don't stop actually, because there are some, we have to stop at some moment. Why we use commas and all these things? So these you don't use actually these things. Okay, you speak one sentence and don't stop.
All right, I got your
That's
point.
right.
I got your
Okay.
point. But with the criterion of mistakes that I mentioned earlier in the very beginning, style of speaking or the way of speaking was not accounted as a penalty, I suppose, if I'm not wrong. So objection not given for that matter. And Tamajit, continue. Sorry, start.
These stories are a vital means transmitting cultural values, traditions, history, and wisdom. The advent of writing systems marked a significant milestone in the evolution of storytelling. Writing allowed stories to be recorded and preserved for
Stop.
future generations.
All right. So to sum this round up, we started with Tamajit. objected by the Leod, again objected by Tamajit, and again objected by the Leod, I suppose. Yes, and then not objection not given, and Tamajit ended the round. All right, good fun. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I completed my rounds. Rahul, take over. Have
Please,
fun.
thank you. Let's, okay, before we proceed, let me quickly have a brief detail because the sheet that I am following may not be updated. So
Just a small, I'm so sorry for interrupting. Ishant Kumar is actually present and there was some error in his mic, so he would like to participate, I suppose.
okay, Ishant, you're going in for this round then. You're the first one going in for this.
Yes.
Ankita, did Ankita speak in the last round?
No, I did not.
Ankita, you're going in this round. Aritri in the last round. Yes, Aritri was the one who spoke, right? Aritri, Tanu, and Snehit. These three people spoke in the last round, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So Ankita, you're
I
going
spoke.
in.
Yes, and
Along with you, there's Pushpanjali and Minakshi. Are you there? Pushpanjali and Minakshi have not spoken in the last round. Are Pushpanjali and Minakshi here? I don't think they are here. Okay, so Vardhan, you're there in this round, right?
I didn't speak in the in the third.
Yeah. Okay. So Vardhan, you're going. Pushpanjali and Minakshi are not there. So there's Ankita,
yes,
Vardhan, and who was the other one you were talking about? Nilottara?
Me.
Ishant, no?
Ishant. I can't see Ishant on the list for some reason.
It's S8. It starts with an S8, so. Oh, now you can literally see him.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So Ishant. So how many people do we have right now? It's 3. And I think Satyavati, you have not spoken, right?
yes,
Satyavati and Bhagesh Bhardwaj, you have just joined in all probability.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So these are the people going in for this round. So please take a note.
Let me just confirm once.
Yeah.
Ankita, are you there?
Ankita Agarkar?
Vardhan?
Vardhan is there.
Ishant?
Ishant is there.
Bhagesh? Bhagesh Bharadwaj.
Yes. Sorry, but it is my first time, so I don't know what to do.
Satyavati?
Okay, we'll tell you. Satyavati, are you there?
yes.
Okay.
Anyone else that I have missed?
No, I don't think so. I think we have covered all of those people. So who was the one who joined in for the first time? I think it was Bhagesh, right?
Yes.
So Bhagesh, this is just a minute competition. Over here, you would have to speak, and if you're speaking, you would have to speak for a full minute on any given topic that we'll give you in just some time. And you would have to speak in such a way such that there are no fillers, there are no errors, anything of that sort. So let me tell you a little bit about what are those things that you're supposed to avoid. First one is the hesitation, be it stammering, stuttering, all these stuff. You are not supposed to say that. Deviation, if you're going away from the topic for more than 5 seconds, that is a mistake. Someone else can object. If you're repeating something over again and again for 3 times, that is not right. That will get objected to by other participants or the mods. That's me and Nilokula. There's an early or late start. I mean, if you start after some delay, or if you say, start before the start has been sent, that is an objection. If you are using wrong kind of a grammar, that is a cause for objection. Or if you are inaccurate with respect to facts, if you have factual inaccuracy, if someone finds out, if someone points that out, that is subjected to objection. So objections can be made by other participants that are here participating with you in this round. Or if they don't do it, one of the mods, that's me or Nilotpala, can step in and object. And we will choose who else goes next to speak. Is that clear? Everyone, all of you?
Yes.
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 Perfect, perfect. So if you're not speaking first, just a fun fact, but true fact, if you're not speaking first, be ready with your swords to slay on others, because that's the only opportunity you get to catch the other person, grab the opportunity and go ahead with it. If you're speaking, if you're objecting, if you're getting objected at correctly, wrongly, that is an opportunity for you to get points. If you're not involved at all, you shall not be going in for the next rounds, or however much it is going to go on for. So if you're involved, only then you're getting points. That's the most important part for me to tell you. All right, let me give you the topic for discussion for speech so that you can start preparing.
Sir, who will be participating in this group?
Sorry?
Means the people who have already participated will be participating again or what? At non-call.
I mean, we are taking groups of people who have not been able to speak, or new people who are coming in. We are merging them together and giving them another opportunity to speak to some extent. And the
We
names
might
for
take in people who've actually already spoken also, and in the end, if it's not a knockout round, we might take like top 5 or 7 people for the finale. So
exactly.
hold on a little longer, we'll come to that.
Because sometimes if the person is not speaking, then that person's mistake. No.
Sorry?
You're breaking up.
Is this fine now?
Yeah, it's better now. Please go ahead.
I said if in a round, like only I don't mind this, but my point was if in a round, if a person does not speak up, then it's that person's fault, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and you can, if I say start and they don't start speaking, I'm talking about another point, but you can always jam for the early or late start also. But if they haven't
Yes.
spoken, I know it's their fault. But we'll be
Yes,
giving
okay.
chances to almost everyone. So I think that's only fair.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So the topic for discussion, the topic that you guys are going to go ahead for in this round are literary adaptations. Let me send the topic over to the chat box from page to screen. Literary adaptations from page to screen. I've sent the topic in the chat. Please take a look at it. Don't jam me for the typo, but take a look at the topic for discussion and take a couple of minutes. It's 8:03. We'll start at 8:05.
I have a question.
Please go on.
So can we search it on the internet?
Anywhere, internet, you can dig the ground up for information, call an archaeologist, anywhere. Yes, and before speaking, please tell their name, tell your names, because that would be more convenient for the scorers and the graders to grade you guys. Anyway, prepare the topic.
I would like to volunteer this one. Hello.
Perfect. Let's wait for a minute, and you can start, Ishan.
If we have him ready, let's start now. It's going to be a tough one then.
Acha, chalo, let's move on. Let's start this. The rest of you can catch up. So Ishant, you're the one. Ishant
Yes.
Kumar, he's going ahead on this topic.
Yes.
That is literary adaptations from page to screen.
Okay.
The time
Namaste,
starts in.
respected audience and fellow participants. Today I have the privilege to express thoughts on the
Wait,
Jam,
subject of
early
literary
start.
adaptation on page to screen.
Jam.
What?
Early start.
Who's the one jamming?
Vardhan, I am.
Jam considered. I didn't even say start. Start in 3, 2, and all right.
Technique. Sorry, your call.
I had prepared
No
the
worries, no worries.
greetings.
No worries. Ishant, no one can, it's very difficult for people to speak without stuttering and all that. Please keep an ear out. You'll get an opportunity in a few seconds. Sorry for that.
Yes.
Ishant, just wait for some time. Wait for the next jamming opportunity. Vardhan, 3, 2, 1, start.
Literally, adaptations have been very important in the context of bringing what is written in the books to the screen and to a wider audience. Books are very concise and guarded, while the movie adaptations bring large plethora of audience to watch the story. Indian example of many literary adaptations of foreign writers are Omkara from William Shakespeare, Makbul, also written by William Shakespeare's Macbeth, Heather from William Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Hello.
And these are only few examples.
Hello.
We have seen multiple examples of such screen writings brought into the light.
Right?
Sir, I had a confusion that I have already participated. Can I participate again? I have jammed.
I think Ishant jammed. I mean, who's the one asking right now?
Aritri, you're not in this round actually. You can't
Aritri, you're
just
not in this round.
jam someone like that.
Okay.
That's why I was asking now before. People in the same group would be eligible to jam other people. And guys, I don't see you clap when you jam. Otherwise, no objection would be considered if you don't clap. Clap like this or like this, anything you want.
Ishant, you jammed,
I
right?
jammed him at 20th second.
Yes,
Yes.
that's, I mean, I think I heard you jam, but it was not clear enough. Then you muted yourself. So
Yes.
let's,
It was network error, I guess.
yeah, it could be the one. Vardhan, you would
I
have
guess
to.
20 is a far-fetched number. But
Yeah, he did jam, but I could not hear him clearly. That's why I could not take a call. No worries. Vardhan, it's your opportunity to keep your ears open and ears out. So it would be Ishant, you would go in again. So
Yes.
3, 2, 1, start.
Literary adaptation from page to screen have become a prevalent practice in the world of entertainment. Sanskrit literature, with its rich and diverse literary tradition, has also witnessed numerous adaptations into visual mediums, such as films and television series. These adaptations provide a
damn, no
unique
stopping
opportunity
me.
to bring the beauty and wisdom of Sanskrit text to
Okay,
a broader
your
audience
time's up,
and keep our
Ishant.
ancient.
Time's up.
Yes.
Did you hear my jam around 55 seconds?
Yeah, I did. What
He
was
did
it
not
about?
take. He did not take even a breath while speaking. No pauses in
I
between.
took.
Not necessary. That's the whole point.
There was a pause, by the way.
There was brief pauses, but Vardhan, the problem, I mean, this happened in the previous round as well when
Okay.
Nilotra was hosting. If you don't take a pause, that's all right. You can be Shankar Mahadevan's breathless. You can recite it for 1 minute. That's the perfect speech actually. You'll get points for starting, You'll get points for not being jammed at. You'll get points for, finishing. I think the total points is about 108 or 110. You would get all of it. So if you are not taking a pause, that's great. Just make sure you take a little bit of breath. But eventually, Ishant, you had a great comeback. Vardhan, your jams have been good. You have been very cautious. So thank you both of you for participating. Let's wait for the next batch.
Should I go for the next batch? I have some interesting things coming up, The devil inside me
Sure.
is rising
Go
up.
on.
All right. Actually, I'd like people to raise hands, those who haven't spoken or who would like to go again. Yeah, are there people?
Arithri wanted to speak, I think.
Arithri, we have
Am
Afra.
I audible?
Yes, Ananjay is there.
Yes.
3 people. All right, more raise of
Yes,
hands.
can I speak?
So want to speak.
You didn't see that.
Yeah, then Tanu.
Yes. Before we start with the next round, I
Yes.
want to make a few things clear. It is totally up to the mod as to whether he would like to consider an objection and when. If you are not audible enough, it is your fault. Okay? Please say it loudly. Okay?
Yeah.
I think this point is there. Further, I would also like to emphasize that we can ask people, as you are asking right now, to raise their hands and then tell themselves who have spoken or not spoken. Okay?
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vignesh. All right, so we have 5 people. I think Nidhi, it's going to be easier for you to note the names down, right? All right.
I'm not able to raise my
There is
hand, but
someone
I also
named
want to speak.
iPhone. Whose iPhone?
Whose iPhone? Hey, who is this person?
Yeah, I'm Snehit, like I'm joined from my phone because before I was from laptop. I went to
Snehit.
miss. Yes.
Okay, all right. So
Hello,
we
wait a
have,
minute. Sorry to disturb, but I've already spoken. Can I join again?
who is this? Can you please
Fakhruddin Faizan.
Fakhruddin, no? Now let's wait because we already have 6 people right now.
I can't raise my hand.
Snehit, actually, I think you have already spoken, and I don't think we can allow those who
No,
have
see,
got
I think
scores.
all these people have spoken once, but as far as I know, we don't have people who haven't spoken, not even once. That is why I asked for the raise of hands. From the people who have raised the hands, actually, I want all the people who haven't spoken or would like to speak again to raise their
Lokpala,
hands.
there are many people who have not spoken yet, who have participated but not spoken yet.
That is why I'm voluntarily asking, what if they don't even want to speak?
But
Look,
can
they
we
don't.
actually consider the
Excuse
already
me.
participants?
Yes.
again?
I cannot raise my hand. But I
I'm
want
sorry,
to
who
speak.
is this?
Shraddha.
Shraddha, have you spoken? I suppose you did, right?
Yeah, I have spoken once, but I want to speak again.
Okay, all right.
Same here.
But I can't raise my hand.
That's all right. I'll remember you. We have Mohan Krishna.
I have a proposition that those people who have spoken once, we can have a bonus round for them, but those who have not spoken at all, we can have a round separately for them.
That is what
Otherwise,
I'm
it won't be
asking.
fair, क्योंकि जिन्होंने बोला वो फिर से वही बोलेंगे ना.
No, that is what I'm asking because if they haven't spoken yet, and I'm asking for all those people who want to speak or haven't yet spoken to raise their hands, and from that we can actually filter out who haven't yet spoken. So, and if they're not raising their hands or not able to raise their hands, then it's a different case. But if they're not raising their hands at all, then I don't suppose it's right to force them into speaking. Right?
Also, one more thing, that you have already, I think, conducted rounds for people who have not spoken, right? Who did not get a chance. So now anyone can join, right, in this round.
I get your point, but that is, I'm so sorry, that is up for the moderators and organizers to decide because It's like they might not have understood the concept only. Anyway, we
Okay,
have
okay.
Mohan Krishna. I suppose you are a new person. Are you a participant or are you interested? Mohan Krishna, I suppose he is because the name is R3. That's a group name. All right. Then we have Akash. Akash. Hi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, would you like to speak? Would you like to participate in this round?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to, but I don't know the topic about what you all
I
are speaking.
haven't actually stated the topic yet. I hope you're familiar with the rules and all.
Okay, ma'am. Then I would like to speak.
All right, great. Okay, so we have 8 people who raised their hands, and we also have Akash. So I think we'll filter out some people. Vardhan, you just spoke in the previous round. We will have Afra, Tanu, Guneet, Shraddha, Akash. These 5 people.
I have also raised my hand. It is visible.
Afra, Tanu, Akash, Guneet, and Shraddha. Right.
Okay.
All right. So the topic
And I
that
was
you
telling
guys.
that also raised my hand. Is that visible?
Sorry, is someone speaking?
Yes, ma'am. And Aditi, I have raised my hand. Is that visible? I was telling about that.
I know you have raised your hand, but we have 9 people who raised their hands and we filtered out some people.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, thank you. So yes, your topic is Shakespeare and Sanskrit.
I would like to speak first.
Hold on for a bit. Now there's some twist in it. There are bonus points for people who would actually include some sort of Sanskrit phrase in their speech. All right, 1 bonus point for them. I hope I put my point forth. Guys, anybody can have some sort of information so that I know that my point has been reached to all of you.
Yes, ma'am. I had one doubt regarding the topic.
Yeah.
Do we find the differences between the two?
It's and. Think
so we
about
just
the conjunction used.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right. We will start since Shraddha said she would like to go first. Shraddha, are you ready?
Yes.
Timekeeper Vignesh, are you ready? Who's sharing the screen? Madhu or Vignesh?
Vignesh.
All right. Okay. Start.
Shakespeare and Sanskrit, two distinct yet interconnected literary worlds, offer a fascinating exploration of cultural and linguistic interrelation. Shakespeare, the eminent English playwright, and Sanskrit, the ancient Indian language, may seem worlds apart, but their interrelation unveils intriguing parallels. Both Shakespeare and Sanskrit possess a rich tradition of poetic expression. The rhythmic beauty, intricate wordplay, and mastery of language resonate in the works of both traditions. Shakespeare's poetic verse echoes the melodic qualities of Sanskrit poetry, captivating audiences with their lyrical cadence. Furthermore, themes explored.
All right. So we had a jam. Tanu jammed first. Yeah.
Tanu. She suffered while saying lyrical.
All right. Yeah. Very fair objection given. Now, when you speak, if you do not say a Sanskrit phrase or include a Sanskrit phrase till the end of your time, there would be a negative minus point. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Start.
So Shakespeare is said to have been influenced by Kalidasa while writing his works. A lot of his works like Tempest, the Hamlet, all of these have
Jam.
Jam.
Okay.
Do I explain the jam?
Yeah.
She paused. Because she paused, she was stuttering.
Very fair. And also,
I didn't
poor
say it.
people's slack 1 point. Okay, all right. Afra, start.
Shakespeare and Sanskrit are two vastly different literary traditions that have made significant contributions to world literature.
Stop.
William Shakespeare.
Yeah. You also didn't include, it was just 1 second. You could have used just one Sanskrit phrase and be done with it.
I didn't know I was only supposed to speak in Sanskrit. I was going to speak
you
in
were
next.
supposed to speak in English, but include one Sanskrit phrase.
I was about to if I had some time, but unfortunately I didn't.
That's okay. That's okay. But it was fun. Exhilarating, no? All right.
What was the name of the girl who spoke before me?
Shraddha.
She was exceptional, man. Like she spoke for like around 40 seconds non-stop.
Shraddha.
Yeah. I was actually anticipating for her to be the only performer today who speaks for 1 minute constantly. Nice. All right, Rahul, take over. We might have one last round or not. Your call.
Just one thing that I would like to point out. Some people would be joining by 8:30 since classes of maths get over at that time.
Okay.
So we can stretch it up to 8:40. If they do not join, you can let it be. Furthermore, if there is an objection, participants need not fight amongst themselves. There was a small fight at 2 points in time. The mod is there to decide. Okay. Also, not having any natural pauses, not having any sort of breath pauses, breath stops is not a valid thing. Okay. Like
Hello.
not yes. It is not valid as an objection. So please take care to not include that.
Sorry to interrupt, but my had left the meeting.
Your voice is breaking.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes.
I think someone was asking like when I was speaking, I spoke to reply. I left the meeting because my network quality was low. I just joined back. Excuse me.
Yeah. I think here the network is still not up to the mark. Maybe if you could type out, we'd be able to access your question.
Okay.
All right. So I have actually
May I
one
take a minute, please?
sort of fun idea if Rahul is on board.
Yeah, go on. Tell me.
Yeah. How about we have a jam of the organizers? Where are you? I can't see you.
Take a minute, please.
Well, it's kind of, I need to check on my bandwidth. I'll turn my camera on in a minute. Just give me a minute. But yes, we can definitely have a jam of the people organizing too. But as long as the Madhu's filled with regret. Look at the face. All right. So we can try to do that, but let's make sure that all the people who are here already have actually been involved in this once or twice. If all of you have already been into it, then yes, we can definitely get a jam done for the organizers.
Okay. So those who have already spoken can now go in again. Obviously, you will not be getting this will not be considered as much as it was considered in your first chance. We'll be deciding it internally according to the rules. So you can raise your hands.
who have spoken already, please raise your hands.
I think there are two people, Mohan Krishna and Neeraj also. They joined and they could not speak even once.
Okay. Meanwhile, can Madhuri present the uh, screen timer?
It's okay, I can do it. I joined a while ago, so I'll take over.
Is Madhuri here?
Yeah, I'm here, Vignesh.
Okay. Can you present the screen timer?
Yeah,
Okay. Please be ready. There's no hurry since we have
just
some
a
time.
minute.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, Nilotpala, we have enough new participants to get a new batch done. I can see a lot of new names.
Go ahead.
We can see Ayush Khade. Ayush has not spoken once, right?
Ayush is from the organizing
Also, Ayush is
team,
from
but
the
ask him if he wants to participate.
okay. Then we'll do that for Ayush and other part organizations too.
Is my screen visible?
It is visible. It is visible. Has Akash Jana, have you spoken? I don't think you have, right?
No, sir, but I actually I don't want to speak about this topic. Actually, I don't have any points.
No, you'll be given a new topic to talk about, Akash. Every round, new topic.
Wow.
Yeah. So Akash Jana, you're going in for the next round. Okay, where's Nidhi? Please take a note of the new names. One is Akash Jana. Second is Neeraj Kumar. Neeraj has not spoken. I think he has typed it in the chat. Akash Jana, Neeraj Kumar, Ojasvi Kumar as well, I guess. Ojasvi has not spoken. And there is Prasanna. Prasanna, Ojasvi, can you hear us? Can you respond?
Yeah.
Ojasvi, right?
Hello. Yeah. Am I audible?
You are. All right. And Prasanna, are you there? Can you confirm your presence? I sound like I'm talking to spirits, like some kind of, can you hear us? Are you among us?
Ganesha.
Sorry, who's that? Mona, can I leave or would it be further rounds today? Vardhan, you have spoken, right? So if you've spoken, I think you are good to leave. Prasanna, we'll go through the rules. Don't worry. Okay. So who else has not participated? Can you please unmute yourselves and tell me your name? That is Prasanna, Neeraj, Ojasvi, and what was the fourth name? Akash, right?
Yes, sir.
Mohana Krishna.
Okay. And who else?
Mohana Krishna.
Mohana Krishna. Mohan Krishna, you have not spoken even once, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the 5 names we are going in for this round.
But one thing, guys, I'm not here to participate actually.
What's your name, please? Can you please tell your name so that we can?
Ojasvi Kumar.
Are you from the team?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No worries. Then we'll get you accommodated in the team's jam. So the 4 names that we have, let's give you the topic for the jam now. Let's see what. Okay. Defining comic books as a literature genre. This is your topic of discussion. Let me send it over to the chat. Give me 1 minute. Defining comic books as a literature genre. Take a minute, take a couple of minutes. Whoever is ready first, please let me know. And you guys, whoever have spoken, please, you can please put your hands down. We will get back to you. I repeat, the topic again is defining comic books as a literature genre. For, against, agree, disagree, strongly disagree, whatever. Voice your opinion.
Ankita, your mic is on.
Where are we starting?
No. Let's start when one of these are ready. Guys, are you ready? It's 8:32 already. Are you ready? Or should I start calling your names out? All right, Prasanna is new, so I need to, we need to get the, you can use Chat GPT. Yes, you can use Chat GPT, Google, anyone you feel like, anyone, anything you feel like.
Or
So
you can
before
just bribe us also.
yeah, you can bribe us too. It could take a lot though, but yeah, we are up for it. In the
Ready,
meantime, who's ready? Who's the one who's ready?
Mohan.
Mohan. Okay. Mohan, please turn your camera on. And before you begin, let me just reiterate the rules again for everyone, and especially for Prasanna, who has just joined. So one of you will start speaking. One of you will start speaking. And if that person is not speaking in the right way, and if there are objectionable points in his speech, then the other people can object, saying jam or clapping or doing both of them together. So what are the mistakes? Mistakes are hesitation, which is stuttering, stammering, or using fillers like and all that stuff. Deviation, deviating from the topic at hand for more than 5 seconds. Repeating a word thrice. Early start or late start if the person starts before I say start, or if I say start and that person has not started yet, without any reason, or improper use of grammar, or factual inaccuracy. You can't just throw random sentences at us without any sort of validation or confirmation. So these are the things that makes you liable to be objected. And all of you people who are not speaking in the beginning, please keep your eyes open for these mistakes because these are very common. You can jam every 2 minutes, 2 seconds even. So that's how strategically you can get this done. So these are the rules. I hope everyone is clear. Prasanna, you're clear, right?
Yeah, but we should we speak for 1 minute each? Like,
No,
what is the
the first person who starts speaking starts speaking. If he does not get jammed, interrupted, or anything of that sort, he or she can go on for a minute.
The total time for one round is 1 minute. Total
Is 1
speaking
minute.
time is 1 minute.
Yeah.
So all the speakers would be speaking. Summation would be 1 minute. So if you speak constantly without any objection, you can go on for maximum 1 minute. But if objected, they'll continue for the rest of the time.
Yeah. So, guys, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Please, everyone who's participating in this round, turn your cameras on. Mohana Krishna, you are the one who's going first, right? You said?
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So, guys, timekeepers, scorers, on your fingertips and your toes. 3, 2, 1, start.
Comics books blend visual art and literature into a unique genre which has the same versatility as poems and novels. It could be argued that they possess more range for content and style in a similar way that films does due to the incorporation of visual arts.
Jam.
Akash.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And jam for?
Because he stopped in between.
All right. Jam considered. Mona, just wait for another some time for Akash to make a mistake, maybe. So yes, Akash.
Yes,
3,
sir.
2, 1, start.
So comic books are not just colorful pages filled with superheroes and actions. They are a rich and diverse form of storytelling that deserves recognition. Comic books captivate us with their unique fusion of visual art and narrative. They engage our senses, taking us on thrilling adventures, immersing or immersing us in.
Stop. Who was it? Prasanna?
Yeah, he stopped and stuttered for like a bit, but I guess it is of no use. 2 seconds left.
Considered. Please, Prasanna, go on. I mean, since this is towards the end, you can go on for about like 10 seconds. That's all right. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, start.
So when we see comics like Batman, we see that they have very intricate layers, and each character, even the villain, the Joker, has his backstory. So it's not that comics books are just for children or books or for just. Sorry.
All
I
right.
also
No worries.
stuttered.
No worries. That's okay. So thank you, Mohana, Mohan,
Thank you, sir.
Akash, and Prasanna for participating in this round. It was rather quite interactive. So let's move on to the next topic and of course to the next batch of contestants. In the meantime, scorers and evaluators, please grade them accordingly.
Prasanna got more time, right? So also more marks.
Prasanna would get the marks for ending, like
ending, yeah.
Yeah. No
the
other
bonus
marks.
for
Only
ending.
till 1 minute.
He will be considered till 1 minute. And if the mod wants to give him a bonus for speaking extra, it's totally up to the mod.
Yeah, please give him some time because it was quite late for the jam, but since he did it, I think it's only fair to give him the 10 seconds thing.
The
So,
odd will decide who's later. Right now, just you guys.
okay, all right. But just for now, take a note of who has spoken, which order, who started, who jammed, who ended, the main points first, and I guess we are good to go.
Okay, I think this should be a final call for participants who have not spoken yet, not participated yet, or have participated but did not get a chance. Okay, this will be the final call. Is there anyone like that? Please raise your hand only if you have uh, either not got a chance or got a chance but could not speak in the chance. I think all four of the people who have raised the hand right now have got the chance.
They have spoken, yes.
Yeah. Ankita Agarkar. Okay. Is there anyone else? I think Faizan has already spoken.
He did.
Faizan,
So, is there anyone else like that?
Has Guneet spoken?
Yeah, Guneet, are you here in the meet? Okay. Also, I would like to be the mod for this round, if that is good with both the.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Okay.
perfect. Works great. That would be great. Please.
Okay. If there is no one else, those who were raising the hand before can now raise the hand again. Okay. So, okay. So please write down the names: Ankita, Guneet, Shraddha, Afra,
Myself.
Nishtha, Pradeep, Aritri, and Snehit. Okay, write the name of all of them. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm going to call your name. Just say that you are there. Ankita.
Yes, I'm here.
Guneet.
Yes.
Shraddha.
Yes.
Afra or
Yes,
Afra. Nishtha.
Yeah, I'm there.
Aritri.
Yes, ma'am.
Snehit.
Yes, madam.
Anyone else who have missed?
Ma'am, Pradeep.
Pradeep.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Since there is no one, will the round topic would be the best way to learn Sanskrit. The best way to learn Sanskrit.
I'd like to
Okay.
go first, please.
I would like to speak.
I would like to speak.
I would like
Raise
to.
your hand in video.
I would also
I would like to.
Okay.
to start.
Unlike
I
other,
also would like to.
okay, unlike other moderators, I would be deciding. I would not be asking you. Okay. So there are two people who have not spoken till now. I would like to give them the chance first. So, Guneet, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. So I would like you to go first, but before that, we'll have a minute for preparation. Okay. So the topic is, I'll type the topic as well. The best way to learn Sanskrit. Participants, please remember you can use any sources available on the internet, available offline, anything. Okay. Totally up to you. This is the topic.
Excuse me.
Yep.
My network is a bit low, so is it fine if I keep my camera off?
Yep. It's totally fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Can everyone see the topic in the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Just 1 second. Shraddha, are you participating the third time?
Yes, but like I am allowed to know, so yes, I'm
Yeah, I was
participating.
just confirming because there can
yes.
be another Shraddha, right?
No, it's the same
Obviously,
Shraddha.
yeah. Obviously, this is more of a practice for you rather than actually getting marks for this. Okay.
Okay.
So, Guneet, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, 3, 2, 1, start.
As we all know, Sanskrit is one of the oldest languages. Sanskrit is considered a very rich language and is known as the language of gods.
Jam.
What is
when
your objection? I think I heard a male voice first. Who was it?
Pradeep.
Pradeep. What is your
Sir,
jam?
sir, my jam is that taking more time, pause in that word, saying one word and then other words, and then
See,
other.
there was no there was no hesitation. There was a slow speaking. I agree, but again, we are not covering that by the rules. So,
and another reason for this, there is some not use of that beyond that particular topic, having some like making grammar
you
and
need
just
to use the proper keyword for it.
not
Okay.
relevant to the topic. It's
Not
just
relevant to the topic.
yes,
So,
it's making simple grammar essay to writing. Beyond the topic, concise
okay.
and summarized
So,
way.
your objection is deviation as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Since the topic is the best way to learn Sanskrit, it is not deviation if a person speaks on Sanskrit. Okay. Other mods may disagree, but since I am the mod for this round, this is how it will go. Okay.
Can I
Also,
speak in other?
no. Guneet will continue. Please pay attention to how you frame your objections. If you frame it right, you may get it. Okay.
Excuse me. I wanted to jam too.
Yes. What is
He
your
repeated.
objection?
He repeated the word Sanskrit at least 4 times, and repetition of a word more than 3 times is not allowed.
Okay. Given. So
Thank you.
your time starts. Sorry. 3, 2, 1, start.
Jam.
Learning
Jam.
and boarding.
Jam.
Okay. Who jumped first? I was
Pradeep,
clearly not
late
able to
start.
hear. Who
I
jumped
think
first?
Nishtha.
I
Pradeep,
think
Pradeep.
me.
Yeah, Nishtha. I heard a female voice first.
That was
So
okay.
again, what is your jam? Like, what is your objection?
Because she stopped for a while in between.
In between. Okay. So your uh, the keyword for your objection is
She stopped in between two words for a
it
while.
is actually hesitation. Okay.
Yeah,
But I
sorry.
did not stop. I was just speaking.
I am
She
the
stopped
one
for a while.
arbitrating that. I am the arbiter here.
Okay.
Okay. There was she did not stop in the middle. There was a late start. I agree. So this will not be given. Uh, you can continue when I say the keyword, that is 3, 2, 1, start.
Approach it with dedication and a structured plan. Begin by familiarizing yourself with the Sanskrit alphabet and pronunciation. Practice regularly, ensuring accuracy and clarity of each sound, such as visarga, anuswar, palatal, dental, and retroflex sounds. It is rightly said, Sanskritam asmakam matrubhasha asti. Simultaneously, delve
Jam.
into the
Jam.
fundamentals of Sanskrit
Okay.
grammar.
Jam.
Wait.
Jam.
Who jumped first? I heard a male voice.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. What is your objection?
Yeah, there was a gap, like there was a breath. There was no sound, but there was a breath gap.
Gap. So your
Yes.
keyword is
Yeah, gap, like no, there is
yeah,
gap.
it's hesitation. All those gaps, stoppings, are thinking comes in hesitation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So given. Okay. Your who was the last person speaking? Please name yourself so that the
Shraddha.
okay, Shraddha. Please, chorus. Please take care of this. Uh, The next person is
Snehit.
like Snehit. Yes. So I'll say the keyword. Start.
The best way to learn Sanskrit involves a combination of structured learning, immersion, practice,
Jam.
integration into daily life.
Okay.
Jam.
Who jammed?
Shraddha.
Okay.
The word Sanskrit he repeated, and till now it has been repeated 5 times. So he cannot use the word because repetition of a word or phrase thrice by the same speaker or 5 times
Yes,
overall
I
by
know the
one
rule.
speaker.
You just needed to say the keyword. Yes, repetition.
Okay, okay.
No,
Okay.
like see,
It's
topic
given.
is on Sanskrit. How can we? Main heading is on the
Well,
best way to.
that is the challenge. So
No, this should even title shouldn't be repeated. This should be mentioned in prior. No, like
it has been mentioned that a word or phrase cannot be repeated
yeah,
more
but that
than
is
once.
title, no.
I'm the mod here. Okay. So it will be given. Uh, the keyword is start.
Delve into the fundamentals of grammar, including verb conjugation, sandhi, karaka, karta, alankar, shabda, and dhaturup, noun declension, sentence formation. Understand these principles to build a solid foundation. Immerse yourself in literature and texts. Read
Okay.
ancient scriptures,
The time
epics,
is
and
over now.
thank you.
So I'll also be awarding you a bonus since you included a few Sanskrit phrases in the middle. Scorers, please take care. I think this was the last round.
One thing
Yes.
I had jammed for is that she probably used Sanskritam Asmakam Matribhasha Asti, something like that. But Sanskrit is not our Matribhasha at all. It is one of our original languages, but this is not our mother
I
tongue,
think
I
the
think.
time is
This
over.
is factually wrong. Means
The
I
time
jammed
is,
at that time.
but you should have been louder. If the person did not hear, then you should like jam it again. Okay.
Okay.
That is
Also,
something that has been previously mentioned too.
Aditri,
Okay.
Sanskrit is among 22 national languages. So it
See,
is not wrong if she says that it's a Matribhasha or anything. It might not be your Matribhasha, but it is considered by the government of India.
But I think this is not universal at all. Means Ashmakam
Okay,
Matribhasha
okay,
Asti.
okay.
She
I
said
am the
something like that.
arbiter
Okay.
here. Okay, and I'll not be going into the merits of whether it was a factually accurate or not, since the time is already over. Please be more accurate in jamming. Please be more loud. I think this was the last round. Hosts, please you can take back from here. Also, are the scorers done with the scoring? Yes, the scorers.
Nidhi and Shagun.
Yes, you are done.
Can we hear from Shagun as well?
Yes, she is
I'm
also
done
done.
as well.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So now we can have that organizer jam. Okay.
Yeah.
So there will be no one scoring. Okay. First of all. Second of all, there will be a timer. So Rajam Minakshi, are you here?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are audible. Can you be the timekeeper?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, please do that. So who all will be participating?
I'll be the mod.
Okay.
No. We actually should keep someone from the for me would be, very happily considered.
Yeah, very easy
I
one.
am choosing one from the given list. It will be Bookworms Anonymous, Confessions of a Bibliophile.
Sorry, which one is it?
Bookworms Anonymous, Confessions of a Bibliophile. I'm not able to send it in the chat because I'm a participant.
All right, I will do that for you. Give me a second.
Guru, are you there?
It's Bookworms Anonymous, Confessions of a Bibliophile. Okay.
So department guys, you want me to write scores or not?
No.
Okay. Is someone checking the time? I don't think I'm responsible for
Yes, Raja Meenakshi is doing that.
that.
Okay, she won't be participating. Sorry. Okay, she would be keeping that time. So, Mod, please tell us who will be going in first. I want to. Let me tell.
If you are the first and the only person to volunteer to go first, I suppose you will.
Okay, to tell me the.
You can make up your own rules, by the way. Like Vignesh, if at all he speaks for more than 5 seconds, he'll have -1.
Yes, moderators have the freedom of like drafting their own rules and implementing them here.
The mod is God, okay? Vignesh himself told this to me. So you can do what you want to do. Thank you
Nidhi,
for
you
the
participating, no?
The time is not on the screen. I don't see it.
Yeah, time.
That's what.
Okay.
Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Not audible if someone is speaking.
Okay, so Vignesh sir will start. So shall I do the countdown? Everyone's ready? Okay, so then I'll ask again, who would like to go first? Let's see who says it first.
I'll like to go first. Okay, it's totally up to you. You can
Yeah,
decide.
you can also ask someone to go first. They don't need to voluntarily come up.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
see any Santosh. Oh, yes.
no, please.
Santosh is the devil with an innocent face.
Time is about to. Please decide fast.
Okay, then I'll say Santosh sir because he seems a bit shy to start.
No.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
This is not at all fair. Okay.
Oh, it's fair. Mod is God.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Okay,
so your time starts in 3, 2, 1, start.
Jam.
I am actually like unaware of that that book like so.
Okay, but I did the jam thing. So
Okay.
Late
start.
But sir, he did.
Yes. Like I'm kind of researching about that book on Google, so it kind of took quite an amount of time before starting.
But I gave enough time after giving the topic.
Yes.
Sorry,
Like,
sir.
Late start is my objection.
Okay.
Yeah, considered. So Vignesh sir will get the objection and he will start in 3, 2, 1, start.
एतत् मम पुस्तकम् अस्ति. एतत् अपि मम पुस्तकम् अस्ति. मम गृहे सर्वत्र पुस्तकम् अस्ति.
Nilotpala ma'am gets it. What's your... Yes, ma'am. Okay, so your time starts in 3, 2, 1, start.
All right, I haven't read this book.
Yeah.
I just jammed to break the flow. Nothing else. Thank you.
So Mod, you'd have the freedom of deducting points if someone does claim some.
All words, you can also ban them.
Yes.
Yeah. Vignesh sir did jam unnecessarily, so he gets a point off for that. I don't think I'm qualified to ban him. So Nilotpala ma'am, will you continue, please?
Jam.
I didn't start the time.
Okay.
You guys, I didn't fall for that.
I didn't start the time, so Santosh sir gets a point deduction. And
Oh, no,
Nilotpala
wait, you didn't actually say start. You're supposed
Yes. I
No.
didn't. So Santosh sir gets a point off.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm already like,
Sorry.
it's all because of our guru.
Okay, move
Okay.
on to Jam and let's do the talking.
Okay, so Nilotpala ma'am starts. So, okay. Now, Nilotpala ma'am starts in 3, 2, 1, start.
So I haven't actually read that book, but I've heard quite a bit about it. Being a bibliophile, I love reading books, and I know
Yeah.
I've repeated that.
She used the word love 3 times, and it's not even.
But the objection is using it more than 3 times, you know.
No, bibliophile translate. Okay, okay, yeah. Moderator, it's up to you.
No, but I think she did repeat the word
I
continuously.
said it thrice. The rule says that you cannot use it more than 3 times. I used it up till the limit.
Okay, I will give it to you.
In the order, these the rules.
I'll give
You
it
can
to
break
you
the
for that,
rules.
ma'am. I can't break the rules. I'm only a
No.
participant. So I think Nilotpala ma'am will continue. Don't use the word love again. But 3, 2, 1, go.
It's a very non-traditional book for all the readers who actually endure, who actually enjoy reading a lot. And I would like to say that this book has been on my reading list for quite some time right now. I would love to read that book again, but I suppose
Jam.
Deva sir gets it. What's the reason?
Finish her off. You guys are like, finish her off.
Also, love was repeated.
And the word
was
love
repeated
too.
fourth time.
Okay, so the Deva sir gets the objection. So
Guru. Deva-Bhasha is the name of the society.
sorry, sir. Sorry. Okay.
Ye kya?
I don't know if that is allowed, but you all are the organizers.
Okay.
Okay. So Santosh sir starts in 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay, like as far as I have researched this book,
Jam. I did first.
I couldn't hear you.
So what's the reason?
Hey, who jammed first? I mean, who are talking about?
I did first.
Vignesh sir.
Okay.
He
But
stammered.
what was the reason?
Hesitation. He stammered hesitation.
No, I didn't catch any hesitation.
He said,
Saying book and before saying again, he looked up and he stammered.
He said,
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So who will?
Who is starting, Vignesh sir or Santosh sir?
It's totally up to you to decide.
Okay, so since I get the liberty of being the mod, I did not catch any hesitation, so I think Santosh sir will continue.
Okay, please
In
start the
3,
timer.
3, 2, 1, start.
Okay, the story begins with the protagonist, a self-proclaimed bibliophile, discovering the magical world of books at a young age. As they found their
The word book has been repeated more than 5 times now.
No, it has to be 3 per person and 5 overall.
Overall in a round.
Yes. Yeah, I have uttered the word book more than 2 times. So yes.
Yeah, I did that too. So
Guys, I would just like to interrupt once, just one small query. I mean, we are done with the event. Now it's just fun and games, right?
actually, this is the only round with the organizers, and after this, since it ended, we'll be officially saying
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. So
Satyaki, why don't you participate?
Oh, if I participate, I'll kick all of your asses. So I don't want to do that.
We're
It's
waiting
okay.
for
It's
So
that to
okay.
happen, you know. We're
It's okay.
waiting.
Yeah.
Let
I
us
would,
have a glimpse.
I
I'll
would
let.
rather, I would rather go and have dinner actually. So I just wanted to know if it's okay to
Okay.
do that. Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so the time's up, so the round ends. And the last objection does not count because it happened exactly at 1 minute. So
I do get the highest points, right?
Yes.
what about Nilotpara ma'am? I think
Yeah,
she
I spoke for the
for a while
highest
today.
time.
No, but she uttered multiple words multiple times, so he does
But
have
I
to get
had
some
only
negative
2
points too, right?
objections, no. One of which was not given.
As a scorer, I think Nilotpara won this time.
If I would have been the scorer, I would have declared myself to be the winner. But okay.
All right. All right, all right. Good fun we had. Rahul, my co-host.
Yes, ma'am. Go on.
Yes. So with this, I hope everyone had a lot of fun today. And we really are looking forward to having all of you guys tomorrow as well for the event. Same timing, same fun, maybe a little bit extra only. And we'll wrap up today's session. So thank you all for attending. We'll have more fun tomorrow. Right.
Just
Thank
a
you all for
minute, if I can
participating.
speak.
Yes,
Thank you.
we'll
You go on.
officially
Yeah.
wrap up, and then if anybody wants to stay and speak anything, that's definitely welcome.
One
So, yeah.
second, I think Afra wants to like
Recording and the presentation should be stopped first. Guru, please
Yes.
take care of that.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for participating today. Thank you everyone for coming in. Please don't forget, amidst all this,